And all the commodity companies, your fuels, your gas, your electric, all this sort of thing, have seen a window and said, right, we'll have some of this, we'll make profits, and we'll use this war, and God forbid we don't want the war, we'll use it to make profits, and we'll get away with it. And I do believe Liz Truss said profiteering is not a dirty word in one of her interviews. And she's right, it's not, that's what we're in business for. But neither is taxation. But what is a dirty word is poverty. And there's going to be more people in poverty than the 1% of the millionaires and these people that are earning the 100,000, sorry about that, the 150,000. All these people, I've listened to a chap on 5 Live the other night, and he said, I earn over 100,000. He said, so that the money to me is not making him any better off, because he can afford to pay everything that's coming up. Now, the likes of me, that's earning between 15 and 20 grand, I'm struggling all ends up. Fuel, gas, electric, and the tax cut is what? I'm going to get 200 quid a year. That's gone on my council tax. That's gone on my gas and electric. So the cost of my household bills have gone up, for argument's sake, nearly £1,000, and she's given me £200. I'm still £800 short. So how am I better off? How are they saying the country's going to be better off? I don't get it, I can't. And everybody, all the commodity companies are using, oh, it's the war, Russia and Ukraine, so we'll hike the price of fuel. We'll hike the price of gas up. But apparently, what I'm led to believe, is we get all our gas, or big chunk of it, from Finland. No, they're not at war with anybody.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that we get it from Finland, or is it that we get it through Finland? Because Finland...
Well, possibly that's where it's got.
Yeah, because...
You know, but how can he profiteer? How can these companies say the war in Ukraine is forcing this price up? It seems to me that Russia and or Ukraine control what goes on in this country for the price of the commodities.
It's voodoo economics. Voodoo economics, they used to call it once upon a time. Under Ronald Reagan, I think it was, the term voodoo economics came up. Basically, it's magic, you know, it's kind of like the dark arts, as it were. But how will you survive? Because if you're between 15 and 20 grand a year, I just can't see how do you survive?
The real answer is by hook or by crook. You know, if I had a crystal ball that said, yes, I am going to survive, it's working more hours, I'm not home as much, you've got to do what you have to do to survive. It's as simple as that. You know, that I haven't got a magic wand that said tomorrow I'm going to be a rich person and I'm going to have X thousands of pounds in the bank and not life's peachy. I'm a working class bloke, I always have been. And the thing with the politicians, unfortunately, I think they're disgusting people in the respect that they are so far removed from what goes on real life. Because they can sit and waffle all they want in Whitehall and Westminster and all that lot, but they have no idea what goes on, how people are surviving, how they're getting on. I heard a comment tonight, some people are making a choice, eat or eat. That is ludicrous in this day and age, where we've got, it's scandalous. Yeah. You've got little old ladies that don't put your heating on till October. What is all that about? Because they can't afford. You know, what a choice to make.
Mate, if I could walk a mile in your shoes, I'd be incredibly proud of myself. I know that sounds like an odd thing to say. I don't think I could. I genuinely don't think I could walk a mile in your shoes, mate. And what you said, by hook or by crook, let's have a little bit less of the crook, but by hook, to work all the hours that God sends, to be able to put food on your table, and to make ends meet, that's something that I can't do otherwise but salute you, mate. Thank you very much. Maybe the politicians should walk a mile in your shoes as well. David in Lancaster, thank you. Mike is in Buxton, and you make ends meet how, Mike?
Hello, Darren.
Hello, mate.
Nice to speak to you finally. I've been listening to you on your show for, I don't know, probably a couple of years now.
You were in short trousers then, weren't you?
Not quite. Not quite. I'm 61, and I've seen a lot of things come and go, as I'm sure you have yourself.
Yes, indeed.
I just think the country at the moment is in a diabolical situation. You have to agree. Surely. You know, I've never voted in my life. And they keep saying, why not? Because nobody has impressed me, Don, enough to say, well, this is the way that I feel, and this is the person that is expressing my views.
Fair enough.
Neither Conservative nor Labour. Now, I've always had lowly paid jobs. I've moved all over the north of England, Don, and I've always tried to find some kind of work. So I've kind of got by one way or another. I'm in a small flat. I'm sort of comfortable, but I don't have loads of money to throw out on various other things. I sort of agree with the previous guy that was just on. I'm sorry I've forgotten his name.
David in Lancaster.
Okay, well, he's up here as well, lives in the north. But I do feel there is a kind of a north-south divide.
Yeah.
And there is a have and have-not situation. So, Sir Keir Starmer is not the perfect replacement, but anything has to be better. And can I just say, I really did not like Boris Johnson. I really don't think Liz Truss has the answers. I don't think she's got the experience, or she doesn't have any kind of idea in which way we're going. And I think the south of England, and you may not agree with this, Don, has an advantage in one way or another.
Why would I agree with that?
Because you're a southerner.
Mate, just because I'm a southerner doesn't mean I don't have my eyes open, and doesn't mean that I don't tell the truth. And I don't...
Can I just say something, okay? What I would like to say is, the people that live in the south, the privileged, the southeast of England, now you're going to say I'm extremely biased towards the north, and that originally I'm from Grimsby. It's a very, very poor town. We've lost the fishing industry. We've virtually lost our livelihood, and I was involved in that for a long time. I have had to really, really struggle throughout my life. I'm working now in the kitchen, washing pots, for what that's worth. Okay? For £9.50 an hour, it's no money. I manage just to keep my head